Co-op or die lying. All right. So the people who are interested in starting those group think tanks and study groups, contact Brother Morgan, 614-202-4512. 614-202-4512. Or you can Matthew 24, verse 22. This is just an example. All right. And except those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. All right. So this is telling you in Matthew 24, verse 22, those of you who do not get your genes straight now, don't activate that car, the bar, the light body. Matthew 6, verse 22, that single eye. You out of here. And that's from the Nile Valley and it's from the Bible. All right. So you can take that how you want to take it. All right. So just giving you the actual scripture where I pulled this from. And I really would like to give the brother, it's a Rastafarian brother. So let me let y'all know. Don't forget about our rosters. They deep. I build with them on a regular basis. We missing that. We missing our rosters and we missing our 5%ers. It was the rosters and the 5%ers that got this shit popping, my nigga. The rosters, the dread, the Nazi dread. Them never fuck with police, yeah. Never. And return shot. So we got to get back to that. Right? So I forgot the brother's name. He's on YouTube. He be tearing it up. I apologize. When you see this and your people see it, they can be like, oh shit, that's your shit. I'm sorry. No, not Ros Ben. This is a old he got a secular following. Sound like a young brother though. But he got a secular following. They kind of like Rastafarians, but almost like Hebrew Israelites. They should wave you. The homeboy deep. So, like we just talked about, Matthew 6:22, that pineal, right? The hidden eye. All right. This is it here. This is the circumpunct, the symbol of a moon. All right. This is what they were talking about in 6:22. In Matthew 6:22, they're talking about the circumpunct. All right. The same picture that Europeans took to be the atom. Right. Atum was also, okay, I'll leave that. Remember, Jacob called the place Pineal because he saw God there face to face. That's right. I saw the light. That's where that saying comes from. John 1. Now, but here's the potential contradictions, though. I'm pulling Eminem on y'all. I debate myself on this slide. John chapter 1, verse 19. No man has seen God. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jacob called the place Pineal because he saw God there. But then later on it says no man seen God. Then in Exodus it says you cannot see my face for no man will see me and live. In John 1:5 says God is light. So there was no man. See, even in the Bible, we go right here and it clears up the confusion. The conversation we just had is cleared up right here on this slide. We're not talking about a man. See, that was the European God concept where they came with this big man thing. But that's why I said that it's the euphemism that we be debating. Because the concept that God is light never changed. It's the same thing in the glyphs, and you can see right here, John chapter 1, verse 5. It's right here still. So the concept never changed. It's people picking and choosing how they want to flip it and bounce it and play games with people, and that's when it becomes religion.
Now, who's the current God to the black man?
Oh, and wait, and that's another, the white man.
Not just the white man, but the doctor. And that used to be his symbol. Back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember. Correct. Back in the day when you went to see the doctor, he used to have this light on his head. It was a band with a circle with a dot in the middle.
Yeah. Wait, and that's where they had family physicians.
That's what I'm saying. So he would be coming in your home with the Ra symbol with the circumpunct on his third eye, and it was the light, right? I ain't gonna say no
body. That right there. That's why I told y'all. Listen. I told y'all the other day. I warned y'all. I told you I was gonna have a special invited guest. I told you I was gonna have a special invited guest. See, y'all see me on the road with Brother Polite, and y'all seen what he was teaching then. There was powerful information coming out. Y'all see me on the road with Nazi. Y'all see me on the road with Ali. Y'all see me on the road with Abundance. Y'all know everybody. High-powered information.
Abundance will be here soon.
When you see me and KT.
Did you hear me?
Yeah.
Abundance will be here
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
This money.
Yeah. Well, Abundance is on fire right now. She got some shit. So be on the lookout for Abundance. Fresh out the kitchen with kitchen chemistry. Right? All right. I got to show this, because look. When I show, look, KT. You got the eye, which is the eye of Heru. Right? Then you got the tent, the peg. Then you got the two front teeth or the sheen. So we know what the sheen actually means symbolically, right? So we're talking about the eye. Then what we got here? Thanks to A.A. Rashid. We got the burning, the electricity, right? Then we got the man with the two arms raised. And this is what I've been trying to explain to people is the original prayer position.
Don't shoot.
Because you gotta, oh my goodness. That's the don't shoot. Wait. This is the original prayer position, barefoot, in the soil. You're in tune with the earth. Then you put your arms up as a tuning fork. So you could tune in to the frequency of the planet. So now, and then you see the hand here. And this is what I talk about in the money mind state with the hand and the arc of the hand actually being the ark of the covenant. But I'm going to leave that alone. Get the money mind state. I'll deal with you on the yard. All right? Because there's a reason why there's two different hands. Another conversation. However, we got to understand the dynamics of somebody being ritually executed in this position. You got to understand, this is the ancient, most ancient prayer position. This puts you in direct frequency with the planet's vibration. This is how you tune back into the frequency of the planet.
Yeah, but look how you tuning into the energy of what's going on right now.
Correct.
Correct.
That's why I'm saying that's what this do. And that's right. And this is why right now, this is the hieroglyph for the Ka. Right, correct.
I posted it on Facebook and I put "Don't shoot my Ka" because that whole thing about the "don't shoot" and them kill, that's them killing our
Wow.
spirit.
Why you threw that on Facebook? You gotta get on Instagram, yo.
It's all about.
I gotta get you on Instagram. KT coming soon to an Instagram near you. KT Arch Degree. Don't steal his damn Instagram name either. We will tear your ass up if we see a KT Arch Degree somewhere. We tearing your ass up.
So we don't fight back.
Correct. But this is why this swept around the planet so fast. Because this is this is felt worldwide. When the white man did this ritual, this was way bigger than rap music. Way bigger than rap music. I'm gonna show you. Let me skip some of this stuff so we can get to this. Oh my God. All right. The only thing I'm gonna tell you on this is I gotta go past this. I'm sorry. I gotta skip this. But the only thing I'm gonna give you here is this. What I'm gonna give you here is this. The Egyptians understood the science that they was practicing. What we're doing today is play for them. All right. So they understood that you didn't have all these senses you didn't have 5 senses. You didn't have 6 senses. You didn't have a whole bunch of senses. You had one sense, period, touch or perception, your ability to perceive. And that perception, that perceptual awareness divided itself through your body's mediums. And this shows you how that perception is divided. And there's a reason why the majority of your perception is here for the nose. Because we have to understand, and that's why I had to go through also the white folks, the bestiality, and the pheromones. It's the sense of smell that actually builds your entire brain. It is your sense of smell that allows you to taste food. It's not the taste buds on your tongue. Oh my God. See, that's that pseudoscience shit. Yeah. Get Minister Enqi, somebody. Debate this nigga. He's talking crazy. He said taste buds don't taste food. I can prove it to you very simply, and we don't need no science for it. And it'll only take me less than a minute. Anybody that's ever had a cold or a stuffy nose, and you try to eat, you notice you can't taste none of your food. And you're like, yo, I got a cold. I can't taste nothing. Your taste buds, yeah, because all your taste buds still working. But you can't taste the food because there's no gustation. Correct. And it's because the microscopic molecules of the food as you're chewing it goes up into the nasal passages, and that's where you get 75% of taste from. That's right. 75% of the taste comes from the olfactory / gustation system in the body, and only 25% actually comes from the tongue, which is the trigeminal nerve. Trigeminal nerve. That is crazy. Look how white folks play with you. Trigeminal. Gemini is twin. So how is it tri-twin? Like, they're getting crazy. So
3-2 ratio, yeah. Real quick, I want to go back to the fact that before you brought this in, you were talking about Matthew 22. Correct. You know, Matthew deals all about math. That's right. Obviously. Yes. 622, 64. That's right. Here go to 64, talking about the eyes full of light, right? There you go.
God damn. A monster. It's a monster, yo, man. I might just let KT ghostwrite for me, man. Yeah, I don't think y'all ready for a full 2-3 hours worth of with KT just going. Oh, you did?
Yeah, I ghost ripped for the I Hate Root. Literally, they the album was Supernova.
Yo, my man goes in, B. And listen, while he's here, I could tell y'all. I was telling them a long time ago, yo, my nigga, that movie shit cool. However, we need you over here. We need you over here. Oh, my God. Yeah, he'll kill it. All right. So we're going to skip some stuff. The pineal gland activates in 49 days. In 49 days. The pineal gland appears in the fetus, and 49 days after conception. 49 days after conception, that's when the pineal gland pops up. DMT starts to be secreted, etc., etc., etc. And we talk about the how you stay in tune with the universe, the Most High, God, the Creator, it, the main thing, the other thing, like however you want to call it. The intelligence that provided for everything to organize itself and build itself up into units, more complex units. This is the relationship between you and them. This is what all other nations on this planet are jealous of. You can pick up these photons. You can absorb these photons, and when you do, you get inspired. That's where inspiration comes from. Inspiration comes from photons, comes from the light. That's right. Message. Message. Correct. And if you notice, the solar activity is closely related to the black folk activity on the planet. So when you see all the solar spots, you're going to see more commotion and more activity between black folks. White folks are stepping in and they're trying to guide that energy that we have coming in from the sun into chaos, white light. Okay, that's the difference between white light and black light. That's why when you push a white light through a prism, a triangle, a pyramid, it frees the different lights that were trapped in the white light. So the different frequencies trapped in white light become free after the prism. That's the difference between white light and black light. In white light, all the frequencies are prisoner. They never blend in together and they always compete for space. In black light, all of the different frequencies become one. It's harmony and unity. So we got to get that science. So we get that from Wheeler-Feynman in the electromagnetic transaction. So see, what I just said was English, but in scientific terms, it's the same thing as the electromagnetic Wheeler-Feynman transaction. All right? All right. So we'll skip this Eve and Adam story, because I know a lot of us be on that. As soon as they beat up the Bible, that's the first place they start. Adam and Eve. How did Adam give Eve a rib? And we know goddamn since man came from between the legs of a woman and the black woman is God. And we missed the obvious shit right in front of us. Like, is Adam not damn near almost Adam? Like, if I don't spell it out for you and I say it fast, most people won't know whether I'm talking about Adam or Adam until they get the context of the sentence.
ATUM?
ATUM. See, now you're playing games. You came with a tum.
That's what I said.
See? And I was talking about ATOM and ADAM. Wow. See? That's how the games get played. Mm-hmm. But it's the same science that our ancestors trying to communicate to us. So what they were saying to us in the story of Adam and Eve, and Adam giving a rib to make Eve, right? And then all the world coming from them. No, scientifically that don't make sense. But scientifically, if we say that all life started from splitting the atom, then we know that's science. Grand opening, grand closing. And if we look at an atom, so I mean, people want to play games, but it's science, right? The hippocampus. We got to get this. The hippocampus, the scientific name for hippocampus is really in your brain. Literally.
Tell them to Wikipedia it so they get
Yeah, Google it. No, Google this. Google this, because I got to jump through these last slides. I know they're going to kill me. All right? But Google the hippocampus, Amun's horn, and then also, and we'll go through some of it. I'll go through fast. The hippocampus anatomy describes the physical aspects and properties of the hippocampus, a neural structure in the medial temporal lobe of the brain that has a distinct curved shape that's been likened to the seahorse monster of the Greek mythology. And that's where the name hippocampus comes from. Hippocampus is the English to the Greek seahorse, and the ram's horns of Amun in Egyptian mythology. So they gave it both names. For the public, they use hippocampus, sea monster. For the private, they use Amun's horn. That's the term they use in science. This is what it looks like up close. So I wanted to go in on these joints. All right. Pyramid. Another shot of my man Amun. Right? Osiris, the ram-headed god. Why are we talking about that? Because I just showed you the hippocampus was what? That's the area of the brain responsible for memory. Right? I just showed you it was called Amun's horn. I'm showing you that Amun is also depicted as a ram or a ram-headed god when he's protecting the other netters. Right? Now, don't we have this story about the lamb being sacrificed, the ram being sacrificed? That's also scienced as well, because every springtime, the sun comes into Aries, off with Aries' head, and then we have spring. That is the sacrifice to bring in the summer, the equinox.
What do you need on your computer for memory?
And hold on, it's coming.
Sorry,
It's all right. The ventral portion of the medulla oblongata contains medullary pyramids. So this is what we got to see. This is not just in Giza. They left this science so you would know this is in your body. When you see the pyramid, when you see Amun, they are in you. All right? This is the pyramid. This is what it looks like. And if we zoom in right here, can you please zoom in on this pyramid? Because this is literal structures in the brain. This is not play. Look right here. See where that arrow's pointing? Olive. The olive. You see that? Mm-hmm. Now, that's the olive, and this is also an olive. These olives are in your brain pyramids. Anoint the head with oil. Anoint the head with oil. So now, when we bring that electricity, when we activate that heru, and bring that electricity up to the brain, we're anointing the head with oil because guess what? The hippocampus has long arms that stretches all the way into this pyramid. So Amun, the hidden one, is entombed where in your brain? In the pyramid. Amun is trapped in this pyramid in the brain. And the only way to release him is to anoint thy head with oil. Once you go into deep meditation, once you light that locus coeruleus up, these olive oils start to secrete that soma. What is that? The soma. What is that? The gold liquid, the gold. The manna. Anoint thy head with oil. Right? So we got to get this. Right? Also, Matthew 14:36.
Hold up. See who called me right now? I told you we peoples, man.
Hasha. He going in.
From AOC, Hebrews.
So wait. The hem of the garment. Right? Matthew 14:36. Look this up. Google this. I want y'all to get busy. Google this. The hem of the cortical mantle. We have to get this. In Matthew 14:36, the hem of the garment they're talking about. This is it right here. And you have to go through this to get to the pituitary, to get to the pineal, to get to the fornix, to get to the pyramids. You have to touch the hem of the garment. All right. Jesus, born in Bethlehem. Hem. Hem. Hem of the garment. House of blackness, right? Because we can go that way too. We can go with ham, the house of blackness, or the house of the brain. It's the house of blackness or the house of the brain. Your choice. In fact, I'll call Bethlehem the house of consciousness. Bodied. Debate that. Debate it. Pull out your linguists and come debate house of consciousness. Pull out your linguists and tell people that Minister Enqi translates Bethlehem into house of consciousness, and I dare one of them niggas pop up and untranslate it. I dare one of them pop up and undo it. Call it pseudo and pop up. Right? Call it pseudo and pop up. Now what's this? This is an anomaly that happened in the sky in 1987. This is supernova that happened in 1987 that was predicted in the hieroglyphs and in the Bible thousands of years ago. This happened in the sky. What is that? We just finished looking at this. What is that? That is the eye of Osiris, the circumpunk, the doctor symbol, the star of the show right there. In our universe. But see, that's why you cut off. These are NASA pictures. So NASA's looking at Osiris up in the sky, telling you it's mythological. It's a game. It's mythological. It's made up. It's make-believe. There's no real Osiris. It's mythology. Same thing they're telling you about the Bible. It's mythology. It's made up. It's allegorical. It's really just about the sun and the zodiac. That's all it is. What the hell y'all spending billions and trillions of dollars looking for? The sun and the zodiac, nigga? This don't look like neither. Because they got shit that's way better than Hubble now. This here, we got to get this. Like, this, wait a minute. There was so many pics of this. I want you to, when we come in Saturday, let's go in on this. Because there's more pics of this joint that's crazy. They got the vesica Pisces and
Just that, they got fornax. They got the fornax.
up in the sky.
Yeah.
All right.
They got the fornax.
So as we went through Rama, right? Ram, right? That's going still hippocampus, still Amun, still horns of ram, still brain. Look, 108. So again, K9s, freeze frame that in your mind. The 108 names of Rama, freeze that in your mind. Why is it 108? Why not 100? How come Allah had 99 names? That number 9, that's the number that runs the universe. So there are two numbers that governs all of creation. The 8 governs all of organic creation, all physical creation. The 9 governs all of space and time. All right? And of course, here's our RAM. So even in your computer, like I've been telling y'all niggas, you go to the fucking pyramids and you come back with bullshit stories about who wrote the Quran and the Bible first. White folks goes to the goddamn pyramids and they coming back with resources and money. So why is it that white folks can go read your hieroglyphs, right? And you're supposed to have made the hieroglyphs. See, we got to stop bumping our chests out with that Nile Valley bullshit. I'm going to tell you why. Because the fact that you made the pyramid, do anything with it, makes us look pitiful. It makes us look pitiful. You telling me that the copycats, the niggas that don't have this information in their DNA, they go see your hieroglyphs and they come back with computers, cameras, laptops, projectors, and we go see our shit and we can't do anything? All we can do is come home and argue with each other about the shit? Hell no. Money. Money.
That's what our ancestors left there.
That's what they left us for us to do this. That's right. That's right. They left this information here for us to convert it into this. We're supposed to be the progenitors of the computers, the laptops, and all that, and keep the patents. Don't tell me, oh yeah, minister, look up the book. It's called 100 Black Inventors. Man, fuck that book. It's time. That's over. Where's the patent at?
Each and every one of them that
Hold these things down.
didn't get the patent.
That's right. And even if we don't have the patents no more, we got this. Look at these Chinese people here in America. Them niggas ain't think about no goddamn patents. I just got off the Chinatown bus. These niggas have removed all the plugs now because Greyhound is hating. So they don't have plugs no more in the Chinatown buses. You know what these niggas did? Okay, y'all don't want us to have plugs? No problem. These bitches put USBs on the ceiling.
USB ports. Yeah.
What?
So now when you sit on a Chinatown bus, you charge your cell phone with a USB.
Plug right up out of
They don't got no,
Beneath the chair.
they got USB joint in the ceiling.
The one I got on had it, but the one that I was
So they
on
got
last
the
month,
USB.
USB in the ceiling, right over your seat. So now the plug come down on you for USB.
wires dangling from the ceiling.
That's creativity, and that's money. We got to keep our, we don't need the patent. That's white folks' games. You can have the patents on shit. Do your thing. You can make it and sell it to your own people. Because once we get to the point, money's not going to leave the community anyway. So who the fuck gives a fuck what y'all niggas are selling? Y'all can sell all the shit we selling. We won't buy it, so the shit going to be whack. We won't buy it. We won't wear it. We won't eat it. We won't drive it. We won't live in it. Then y'all niggas will disappear for real.
6,000.
So get to that point. Love the blackness. Knock off all this court bullshit. The court system is made up for white folks by white folks. That's not FUBU. That's not for you, by you. So the names, the titles, and the things that we have to use to get over in the court system don't necessarily apply to us on a real basis. We know that we have to, you go to court and you say you a black man, your ass getting hung. You just committed suicide in there. You got to know your nationality and all the laws that apply to it. But if we don't start respecting the genetics we have, we're killing ourselves. All right? So not only do you have Ramayana, not only do you have Ram, but Sa, let's not leave out our Muslim brothers. Come on, Sa. Let's not leave out our Muslim brothers.
Ramadan.
Ramadan. And when is Ramadan? November. Right. And the problem with November is a game that they play with us. Because
Ali Muhammad said that's wrong.
listen, November is the 9th month. That's when you're supposed to do Ramadan. So they playing the game with you. They put it on the 11th month when it's supposed to be the 9th month. But the meaning of the word November is 9. But it's the 11th month. See, they playing games. That's why we got to do this. Cosmobiology. This is what we got to understand. Fire signs. Fire signs. Aries. Mars, war, Marduk. I'm going to table that. We don't have time for that now. Winter solstice. All right, you know what? I'm a traveling man, so I got to move. All right? So, the limbic system. The fornix. Oh, my God. Damn. You see the relationship between the fornix, this guy, our hippocampus, right up under here. Oh, man. Get the money mind state. In the money mind state, I dedicate a whole half of the book to the midbrain. The midbrain is the star of the show in your brain. The midbrain controls everything. All this shit out here, those is workers and employees. Every order starts in the midbrain. All right? So focus on the midbrain. It's not the pineal gland. It's not the star of the show. We're going to talk about it because it's very extraordinary and it separates us from everybody else. But the day-to-day work, the shit you need help with, the shit you're calling me on the phone about, shit you're looking for me for, the products you're looking for, that has to do with this, the midbrain, your hypothalamus, okay? The hypothalamus I call the single black mom. The hypothalamus does all the work, gets no credit. Everybody talking about pineal gland. Hypothalamus does all the goddamn work. All right? Now, let's go back to some more very intriguing, beautiful, beautiful Bible information. Right? The fornix are where those pyramids of the moon is located. Right? That's where those pyramids was I showed you. This is your pineal and your fornix right here. But when we look in the Bible, it says God appears between the wings of the cherubim. I just got to keep pointing this light out. All right? When we flip the brain upside down, we see that these wings, the wings of the cherubim, is right here in the brain. These are right here in the two lobes of the brain. And as the Bible says, God appears between the wings of the cherubim. And it already told you that God is light. So light appears between the wings of the cherubim when you're doing the other things that the Bible also says, like Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. When your diet is consisting of the fruit and veggies, strictly natural ones with seeds, correct? When you're filling that eye, that single eye with light, all right? That's what this is about. So trust me, I wanted to go in deep and show y'all how the McDonald's sign, they got you from the gate. This represents the two hemispheres of the brain. They got you out the gate. They got you out the gate. They got you out the gate. So it's some other things, but I wanna make sure I hit certain points. So you know, Minister Enqi, I always like to show y'all. This is inside the pineal gland. This is what it looks like inside. Yes, Minister Enqi would take you in. These are pinealocytes. So you need to see that these pinealocytes look just like beta cells, because they keep giving melanin different names in your body, but you can look at it yourself up close and make up your own decision. You see what it is. It can't be this dark without melanin in it. And if it's that dark, it's almost exclusively filled with melanin, which makes it a melanated cell. You got to come up with new names for this shit, because it's not a melanocyte. All right? And we talk about the Ben being the pineal. It's a lot. It's a lot. We'll deal with more on Saturday. But I got to get through these last three things and go in the Ray. All right?
Where y'all gonna be on Saturday?
Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Me and him. We're doing the Enqi, number 9 versus 8. I already went into 8. All right? I already showed in Ohio how the wave particle, the duality system, comes from out of our text. All right? It doesn't matter whose science you're dealing with. Whether you're dealing with our tomb coming out the waters anew, the particle coming out the wave, it's all the same. Even if you're dealing with just a fertilized egg coming out the waters of mommy. Okay? It's all the same. So let's deal with this real quick, so I can show you how number 8 and number 9 are the same, and how they're used when we don't understand these other types of math. Y'all think that math is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, decimals, algebra. We start getting scared, and then that's it. There's all types of math. And the real math you're not exposed to. I'm going to show you some. It's called a Ruth-Aaron pair. A Ruth-Aaron pair. Now, these are made out of the two scientists. But I said, man, I'm going to just leave that alone all by itself. It's called the Ruth-Aaron pair. These are numbers whose primes have the same value. So if you look at the prime numbers for 8, you got 2 times 2 times 2. If you add 2 plus 2 plus 2, it equals 6. So what constitutes a thing if they're equal? This is the science behind a Ruth-Aaron pair. Basically, if what constitutes it has the same value. Right. So if it's both 6, then really these numbers represent that carbon, that 6. Correct. The number of man. See, the number of man, it's right there. We looking for 666 to be the number of the beast. We got to deal with this. So that's right. So matter includes all of vibration, space, and time. All right. So now, real quick, I'm going to show y'all how these numbers combine in one quick equation. Really quick. 1.161. 1.161 times each other equals 2.592. Now, Minister, you just pulled up some bullshit ass numbers from your ass. I did not. I got these numbers because this is where I was born. This is my neighborhood. I'm from 161st Street in the Bronx. See? So everything that you're doing in life is already in you. It's already written. I'm from 161st. So this was in me. When I did my free national name, Enqi, the master of the waters, it was in me to come with mom atomics and cellular water. I didn't know that. People was calling me Enqi on the street named Kepra. It was meant for me to make these discoveries about the beetle. Meant for me to do that. It's in my name. So look at this. This is the golden mean ratio. This is the most powerful number on the planet. 1.61. And when you add 1 plus 6 plus 1, you get 8. When you add 1 plus 6 plus 1, you get 8. You multiply those two numbers, the golden mean ratio times the golden mean ratio, which is the number that all the architecture done in Giza is done by. That's right. And this is the number they use, and this is the number the Greeks and everybody else stole, and the quote-unquote Templars and all that other bullshit. This is the number they're using. They didn't steal no secret nothing. That whole story is bullshit. They went right to the pyramids and got it from there. Period. That's where it's at, right here. Okay? Now, when you multiply 1.61 times 1.61, you get 2.592. Now, what's significant about that? 2.592 adds up to the number 9. But 25920 is what, KT? The number of the cosmic cycle. Correct. We're going to see this number again. Correct.
Can I give him a quick backup?
Hold on. I'm gonna pass it to you. Because after I show you these, I know you're going to go in. So I'm going to pass it to you. And then we're going to go to Ray.
I just want to show them how, so they don't think you just pulling something offline. I want to show them how they could prove it to themselves real quick. Everybody who listening at home, I want you to take your hand. All right. I want you to measure your finger from the tip to this first line. Okay. Whatever that measurement is, write that down. Then I want you to measure from the tip to the end of your finger. I want you to write that number down. Then I want you to take from the tip of your finger your whole hand. All right? Those measurements, I want you to divide each number from the previous number. So whatever number you got here and whatever number you got on that finger, divide those. You'll get that number. All right? Take your finger, take your hand divided by your arm.
You'll get that number. This is beyond this is beyond addition, subtraction, and multiplication right here. In fact, this is the real multiplication. This is how we be fruitful and multiply. Right? So let's go here. This is how they started with the vibration. So we're going to start here with vibration. Right? This is how the number 9 governs vibration. This is how the Rockefellers have thrown everybody off. All right? The natural middle C is A432. This is the tuning frequency of natural middle C right here. A432. All right. Now, all these numbers are significant. I'm going to show you how none of these numbers on this screen is up here. That's up here by happenstance. 432. This A432, right? 432 is the square root of the speed of light. We got to understand this is bigger than rap. The natural middle C frequency is the square root to the speed of light. We got to get that. 4 plus 3 plus 2 is how much? 9. Okay. Now, when the Rockefellers stepped in and the Rockefellers changed our middle C to this new frequency, which is the A440, which is how Blue Pill always manages to be correct, goddammit. Because the whole world is on the frequency of 44 now. Okay? You're not supposed to be on this frequency outside of your body. This is the number 8. This frequency is for your body. Space-time is supposed to be on 9. They have you locked down in your body as a prisoner. All right. And you wonder why black women lead America in antidepressant medications and black men lead in suicide. We're locked down in our body. We feeling the anxiety and the pressure and the stress, and we don't know where it's coming from. It's coming from the shit that you put on to relieve the stress and the anxiety and the pressure. That's the cycle. That's how you trapped. Because you feel the anxiety, stress, and pressure coming from an unbeknownst place. So now you're looking for an outlet. And white folks have given you the outlet, which creates more of the stress, pressure, and anxiety. So you stay locked into that cycle. All right? So the change not only took us backwards in creation, but it locked us down in our body, limiting our ability to perceive awareness. Again, let's go back to this frequency again. 256 was the hertz. They stole that again to make your computer software. So you look at the original 256 hertz. That's 2 to the 7th power. 2. That number is significant. 2 to the 7th power. 2 to the 8th power is the 256. So when we saw the computer memory jump up, they were still just using 2 and powers of 2. Then the 2 to the power of 9 went to the 512. A lot of us wondered where the hell these arbitrary numbers was coming from. I did. I know I asked the dude when I got my first computer and upgraded my RAM. I was like, yo, why is it 512? Like, that's weird. Why isn't it 500 or 1,000? Like, what's up with these off numbers? What does that mean? Correct. Those are the stem cells. So now, that's vibration. And this is small. I could go deep and wide, but I want to save time. So that's vibration. Here's time. And I can go much deeper in time. Trust me. I will show you how 9 governs time. All right? But let's take a look at the tilt of the planet. The tilt of the planet is 2, 3, 4. All right? There's an extra 4 on there, but it's 2, 3, 4. You add that 2, 3, 4, that's 9. All right? That number 9, again, the 2, 3, 4 is what? the mirror of 432, which is the square root of the speed of light. All right? And that tilt takes us through what? Our 4 seasons and our 12 zodiacs, or the divisions of the universe. That takes us through the entire universe. That tilt. Now, if we go through these, we got to get these numbers. There's 72 years in each degree of the 2,160 years in each cycle of the zodiac is the same exact number. That's the size of the diameter of the moon. 2,160 is the diameter of the moon. How are these things so exact if everything is accidental? If there's no intelligent creator, how are all these things so right and exact? This is intelligent creation, intelligent design. I don't care what name you want to put on the entity, the intelligence, the brain. This is intelligent design. How do all these things come to be 9s? When 9 is an invention of man also.
It was by chance.
By chance, that's right. It just all happened to fall happenstance. Yeah. Now, let's take the moon's diameter, which is 2160, and multiply that times 4, which is the number of the seasons, and we get 800,000, 600, and 4,000. What is that? 864,000. 864,000 is the diameter of the sun. So wait, they didn't want this on tape. This is the diameter of the sun. So they got to get this. The moon's diameter times the 4 from the 4 seasons, they got to get this. All right? Even Jesus died in the 9th hour. Like we could go all the way with this. I mean, I could do this for weeks. I could do this till next Saturday and still have more. Look at how the 9 and the 11 play with each other. Zoom in on that side so they can see this. If you divide 100 by 11, you get a 9. If you divide 100 by 9, you get 11. Check out to see how these numbers is related. They're inverted. All right? So 432 to the second power means photons travel the planet 7.4 times per second. Now, what am I just showing you here? I'm showing you the relationship that we just started talking about earlier. They played games with you and put Ramadan in the 11th month, named after the 9th month. November means 9, because they're playing games with you with 9/11. See, it's these numbers that we got to find out. The numbers will allow us to predict what's going to happen next. So that's what we got to do. If we want to prevent what Obama's doing, we got to get this divination down pat. So wait, look. What is 7.4? 7 plus 4 is what? 11. 7 plus 4 is 11. So how is it that it can't be accidental, side? That's why I'm saying this is too intelligent. Look, 4 plus 3 plus 2, 9. 1 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 4 is going to give you 9. Go through it. 7 plus 6, 13. 6 plus 13, okay, 19. Plus 2, 21. Plus 4, 25. Equals 9. Okay, my math is off. 7 plus 6, big number, other number, another number. God damn it. It's number 9. Okay? So 1 plus 8 is 9, and then 6 is 15, and then 6 is 21, and then another 6 is 27, and then you have 9. Niggas better be thinking at home. Okay? And 7, 9, 20, of course, that's a 9, and that's a boom. But now, here's where it gets even deeper, family. It gets even deeper. Let's deal with space. Let's deal with space. Let's deal with space. This is what all geometry and space is made around right here. They came into Egypt, they grabbed this, and they made up a guy named Pythagoras to give him the credit for this. This is Egyptian, okay? Do not allow your children to be taught that this is Greek science when Greeks don't have pyramids sitting in the middle of their goddamn country. That didn't even exist. We got pyramids sitting in the middle of our joint. So when you look at the 3 plus the 4 plus the 5 is 12. 3 times 4 times 5 is 60. 12 times 60 is that same 720, right back again. 72 times 360, which is the diameter of a circle. The diameter of a circle, when you multiply the circumference, of a circle and the 72, which is a degree of each zodiac, you get the entire year of the entire cycle. When you take 144, which is the number that the Bible says is going to be saved, 144 squared plus 72 squared also comes back to 25,920.
What's the number of that problem? What problem?
Now wait, but before we even get to that, here's what I want to show. Because again, there's going to be somebody that says this is pseudoscience. No, it's not intelligent design, minister. It's Nile Valley. This is Nile Valley, damn it. Nile Valley wanted to show you. The Egyptians, they wanted to show you. This is intelligent design. And if you're still confused, this next point will unconfuse your ass. The pyramid location is at there we go. 29.9792458. That is the geographic location on the planet. Longitude, latitude. Pull it up. How the hell could that be the exact speed of light in meters per second? By accident. What y'all playing with? Y'all don't want me to sit in that Y'all don't want me on that Hebrew side of that debate. Y'all in trouble. Now, let's go here. Let's go to the Bible. Zoom in right there on that side. Don't even see nothing else. Let's go right there. Numbers chapter 2, verse 9. Numbers chapter 2, verse 9 is very powerful because you know what it says? Numbers chapter 2, verse 9 says that there's exactly 186,400 people in the tribe of Judah in the Bible. How could that be there by accident? Now, don't think that Minister Enqi is so powerful that I'm magically changing what's written in your Bible from here as I'm speaking and you're looking it up. I'm not magically changing your internet searches because all you have to do is go on Google, type in Numbers chapter 2, verse 9, and it's going to pop up. God's going to tell you that the tribe of Judah, it's 186,400 of them.
That's in miles, right? Miles per second?
Correct. So how is it that in the Bible, the tribe of Judah is named after the speed of light? How could that not be intelligent design? How could that be an accident? And by any means, feel free, guys, to find this in the hieroglyphs for me. Where's
Well, I could tell you.
Correct. In fact, you know what? I already gave it to them if they know where to look. Because I got the papyruses up on my last lecture. Damn. I be trying to make niggas work, though. We can't keep doing all their research for them. I send cats home with homework. You in the class, you get homework. Right? All right. So this is important, though. We got this, right? We know this is a mound. We had a lot of people talking about mound builders. Right? We need to know about this. Here's the map. And I'm just flash this stuff quick so I can get through here. But you need to see this up in this area right here. Look at this area right here. See this area right here? This is the area that's on fire right now. This is your Missouri. Oh, Ray, we coming around to you now, Ray. We done loose the dogs out now, baby. We coon hunting now. We coon hunting now, Ray. This is where you at out here. This is Mississippi over here, Ray. We coon hunting now, boy. We in Coverdale. All in this area, right? Specifically, right? We got to get this. We got to get this, right? Because we know we the mound builders. We done had the Washita, the Wichita, the Honor, ISIS, and a million different organizations beat this, and we know we the mound builders. We're clear on that now. We got that. And we done took the mound builders all the way back to Ptah. So we got it. This is what you need to get, though. Now, go on up here for a second, Si, before I could do a little reading to these folks. I got to pull my Phil Valentine on them real quick. Big up Phil Valentine. It is unclear when Obama first learned about the great emancipator, During his education and elite private school in Hawaii, and yes, I'm not just reading, Abraham Lincoln was the great emancipator. I was like, oh my God, Minister, are you crazy, nigga? You know about 13th, 14th Amendment? Yes, I do. But nowhere in this title, see, we always read into things and add euphemistic associations. It doesn't say great emancipator of blacks. We add that. It says great emancipator because Abraham Lincoln freed white folks because white folks was tired of living in prisons in their own house. You got 2 or 3 white folks living on a plantation with about 20, 30, sometimes hundreds of angry niggas. The niggas walking around with long joints, their wives and daughters sneaking out in the back and all that. They was tired of that shit. So Abraham Lincoln was an innovator. He came up with a way to get the slaves to do the same amount of slave work, but reduce the risk. Get you up out of their house, up off their property, and still get your ass to do all the work. And now you got to feed, clothe, and house yourself. Right? So, he is the great emancipator of white folks. During his education at an elite private school in Hawaii, he surely encountered Lincoln. Perhaps his introduction came through his well-educated African father, who surely would have known about the great emancipator and the related issue of African countries struggling to end years of colonialism. Okay? So now we have a new definition for colonialism, which is assholism. Assholism. Right? Assholism. And wait, what's the next? Oh my God. I couldn't make this up, yo. Why is the next thing says ass enough? Ass enough. All right, stop that. This is crazy. This is from Obama's book anyway. Obama may even have been exposed to Lincoln during his early years in Indonesia because of that country's independence from the Dutch was inspired by a leader who claimed admiration for Abraham Lincoln. When Obama was introduced to Lincoln, the historical figure that acquaintance undoubtedly was amplified during Obama's move to the continental United States for college. California, the state where Obama started college, is saturated with tributes to the 16th American president, from Disneyland to the Lincoln Shrines in Redlands, California. 16th. What number is that? Come on. That's them 8s. Oh, I just want the people at home to see these numbers don't play. So when you see Obama and you see Lincoln, know this is bigger than rap. Lincoln was the 16th president. That's them 8s. Obama's the 44th. That's another 8. You got to watch this because that's right. If you're not watching what's happening, you're going to miss it. Watch them numbers. That's why before we went here, I had to make sure I got the numbers out so you could see these numbers govern the universe. The Lincoln Shrine and the College of the Redlands in California have strong ties to Lincoln. The Lincoln Fellowship at Redlands holds an annual Lincoln lecture on its campus. Moreover, in his classroom in nearby Occidental College in Los Angeles, Obama encountered Lincoln in a political science course. Okay? After such early experiences with Lincoln, Obama literally entered the land of Lincoln when he moved to Illinois after graduating from Columbia University. Okay? Columbia University, one of those white supremacy think tanks right up there with Harvard. All right? Named after Columbus, named after conquering black folks. So this is the school named after conquering black folks. After serving as a community organizer in Chicago, Obama became an attorney and then served in the Illinois legislature, which marks a similar path toward the White House as Lincoln more than a century earlier. Obama sought election to the U.S. Senate, a seat Lincoln, too, had been unsuccessful in obtaining. Obama, like Lincoln, displayed an innate ability with words during his early political and professional careers. Tall and lanky, Obama even shared physical similarities, except for skin color, with the Democratic hero he professed to admire. With the shared sense of self-deprecating humor, both even joked about their protruding ears. Now, I want to stop and add this piece in. Okay? Obama even shared physical similarities, except for skin color, with the Democrat hero he professed to admire. What we need to know is that Democrat and Republican have been flip-floppoed on us. So now black folks is, when I was young, when I asked my moms, I was probably about 15. I asked my moms, I said, hey, mom, when you vote, what you vote? Like, what is this Democrat-Republican thing? She said, you black, you vote Democrat. That's what I got. You black, you vote Democrat. So I know that's what other people getting. You black, you vote Democrat. Republicans for white folks. Originally, Republicans were for black people. And all the black folks was Republicans. They was the ones who was anti-slavery. All of the Democrats, these is the niggas that want to put you in bondage. You need to know that. So that's right, the demons. You got to know. Enormous physical energy, even relentless ambition, like the great emancipator's ambition, knew no rest. That was the saying about ancestry. Because again, they tell you here, except for dark skin color. Physical similarities except for skin color. Same genetics. They're saying he was a mulatto. You got to read between the lines on this. Because why would Lincoln be a dark horse? Obama announced his candidacy in Springfield, Illinois. Now, mind you, he became a dark horse president in the bicentennial of Lincoln's birth. This is cosmology. Look, no. This is important shit. This is off Facebook. Look, it's bringing them out. I'm thankful my ancestors murdered hordes of indigenous people so that I could be privileged with a home. And we confused. We thinking Bill and John at work, and oh, minister, you should see all the white people that was protesting for Mike Brown, for Ferguson. Stop. They out there with the sign, yeah, but don't be confused, nigga. This is the point that the Dracula movie's driving home. This is the point that all these cop movies on TV is driving home. So they're putting it in your psyche that it's okay to break the law, to uphold the law. It's okay to hurt people to get what we need if we really need it. Right? It's okay to steal and rape sometime as long as we benefit. So we got to get that. Right? Oh my God, minister. You going right from a Facebook to Instagram?
Yo, I want to see if you know this, right?
Wait. I got to go from Facebook to Instagram because look at this lovely Instagram shot. This lovely Instagram shot shows some lovely KKK members having a good time. Now, what this lovely Instagram shot also shows is that it just so happens that these lovely KKK members are also the guys that sponsored Darren Wilson's pep rally to raise funds for his court appearance. See? We got to follow the money. Y'all niggas all talking money. Y'all supposed to be street dudes from the hood. Y'all niggas ain't following money.
How much money did
You got $1 million. You got 500,000.
how much money did Mike Brown killer get?
That's what I'm saying. He got 500,000 from ABC, and then he got 500,000.
How much money did Eric Gardner killer get?
Oh, I don't know how much he got, but I know he got 500,000, and I know he got $1 million
How did he get
from
it?
what we heard. Who? Darren Wilson?
Mike Brown's killer.
Yeah.
Mike Brown's killer.
Oh, yeah, he got it from ABC for the interview. That's what they say. And then the other 500,000 came from donations.
So what do y'all-
Correct. From these guys.
Donations.
That's what I wanted you to come around to.
But listen, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Donations.
Donations. No, correct.
No, listen.
No, I got you. If we got the donations, correct. Go ahead.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, good.
What I'm saying is, yes, they said it's donations. But see, we got to understand this white man. He's lying to us, brother. What is he getting? He's getting a reward for killing black people.
But
It's not really donations. They got that shit on the side. They said, yeah, we're going to give them donations.
But white folks will reward you out their pocket for killing black folks. Yeah.
Look at the fucking devil. Man, what's my man's name? To kill the little boy. The young brother. The hoodie.
Oh, yeah, Zimmerman.
Zimmerman. Look how much money he got.
Oh, Zimmerman's a millionaire.
Rewards that they giving these crackers.
That's right. But my point is this. But look, but hold on. Because here's an interesting point. White folks is donating to white supremacy. How much are y'all black folks donating? Excuse me. I want y'all to hear this clear. How much are y'all black folks donating to black supremacy? If Sinetta got 25,000 subscribers on his channel, matter of fact, scratch that. Forget Sinetta.
Right.
I'm issuing a challenge to everybody in the conscious community that watches YouTube videos and feels like they get something out of it. And Sinetta, make sure you clip this shit and make this a side something. I'm issuing you a challenge. Come up out your pocket. If you really feel value And don't come out your pocket with nothing crazy, even if you're a millionaire. If Bill Gates watching right now and he feeling what we doing all of a sudden, because he's bumped his head and got black, right? I don't want Bill Gates to send nothing more than what I'm getting ready to ask for. The challenge is simply this. Donate $1 per month to all of the YouTube channels that you like to watch. And it ain't that many conscious YouTube channels.
Right.
That's popping. So you could technically donate to 10 of them, and it's only $10. But I have 9,000 subscribers. If I'm getting $9,000 a month, guess what?
That's real talk.
I could travel around and do lectures everywhere all the time for free.
Exactly.
And I could create the products and give the products away for free.
That's right.
See, y'all not putting us in power to do what we want to do. It's in our heart to do more.
There you go.
But we're doing as much as we can with what we got. And y'all niggas want more.
There you go. That's real talk.
Minister, where's my thing? I don't know. I was writing the book y'all said y'all need. I was getting ready to do the lecture. I was designing the new labels. Most of y'all niggas can't do one job. I'm the lecture writer, the book writer, the video filmer. I write the lecture. Then as I'm delivering the lecture, I film me delivering the lecture. Then I edit me delivering the lecture. Then I put that into DVD format. I design a DVD cover for it. Then I sit there and burn all the goddamn copies and all the copies of the cover for you. And I put them all in the sleeves and in the jackets. Close them. Then I put them in the plastic for you and seal those. That's just DVDs. That's not counting all the people I have to interface with that I have on programs that I got to maintain their health with them. Because when you jump into bed with a sick person, all of you potential healers, you in bed with them. That's right. You got to ride that joint out. It's tough. It take a wear down on you. I can't have unlimited clients. That's why I got to build the chapters. That's why we have to have a chapter in every state, every city.
That's powerful. Just $1. We ain't asking
just $1. Just $1. Everybody who's Facebook that you love. People got 5,000 friends on Facebook. If you sent them $1 a month because you get information from there, $1 a month, nigga. $1 a month. Anybody could do that. Everybody could do that. Then the conversation's over. We could put all this shit up for free. He got 20,000 subscribers. Yeah. It's not a secret. If y'all sending him $25,000 a month, then you could raise hell. So you got to learn how to do your thing. White folks in this country have the power to change what corporations do because they support the corporation. White folks in this country have the power to tell politicians what to do because they support the politicians.
There you go.
You can't tell nobody what to do with your goddamn hands in your pocket.
Check this out.
Pull that money out.
This is just to chime in. Yeah. Now look, this is gonna add on to what Enqi was saying. I'm gonna say this real quick. Umar Johnson got over 3 universities that he's trying to purchase, so he can create an actual institution for brothers like Enqi, me, people who study under Dr. Sabi and Valentine to come in there and teach our youth the real science, this science, right? So we can create economics and everything like that. So far, he's only received $260,000. He needs to make $2 million because they're not going to let him pay a down payment of 10%. When he makes $2 million, he buys the university. We have our first institution. I'm not saying we've never had an institution before and we don't have things online, but I'm talking brick and mortar college with land to build onto, with facilities, with banquet halls, with lecture halls, technology, the whole nine. So I'm just putting that out to the people, so you could look him up. If people out there do have some bread, they want to donate to something, $260,000. He's trying to get to the $2 million.
I got a veggie back. I got the veggie back because what he's talking about is not even just giving.
That's not impossible.
That's really.
He's gonna acknowledge everyone who donates.
But wait.
In the school.
Wait. Even without the acknowledgement.
Even if it's 50%.
Look, what else is gonna happen with a university? A full-size university need what? It need teachers. It needs students. It gonna open up it's gonna open up millions of dollars worth of employment for us. Millions of dollars of money. See, Minister Enqi always think about money. So we open up a black college. Guess what? Lecturers can now become professionals. No more lecturing at lecture circuit. You could teach in a university. You see what I'm saying? Now, and we could have Sinetta as dean of students. Oh my God! You know what that college will look like, right? I am Darren Wilson. I am Darren Wilson. All of the cops in Missouri, all right, including Officer Hagens, they all have this. I am Darren Wilson. Believe you me, Officer Hagens has an I am Darren Wilson bracelet in his bedroom that he doesn't wear on the road, but when he get back to Missouri, that's on. I am Darren Wilson. Yeah, zoom in on that, John. I am Darren Wilson. So they can see that. I am Darren Wilson. The whole goddamn state of Missouri. I am Darren Wilson. I am a black man killer. I am a black man killer. That is the hero. This nigga's the new hero now. I am a black man killer. Let a black man talk shit to me. I'll put him down right here on the spot. Now look how they play games with you. Come on over here to this guy. Because this is the guy that they used to tell the whole world that Mike Brown had fought with Darren Wilson in the car and busted his eye socket up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is fake. This is not even Darren Wilson. But before we saw the pics of the officer and everybody running around frantic on hearsay, nobody's calming down trying to find real information, we let this ride. This is a hoax. This shit is fake. This ain't Darren Wilson. That nigga ain't have no real scars. He had a little, his cheeks was a little red. A little red. And that ain't nothing. All you gotta do is call him a goddamn cannibal. Their whole face will turn red. That ain't nothing. That ain't no proof of nothing. This is a fake. This is not Darren Wilson. This is the shit they use to pass off and say Mike Brown attacked him. Look at the ballistics. Look at the ballistics. Look at the shot here. This is a shot through the lung. This is a shot through the lung. There is no such thing as violent. There's no aggressive. There's no none of that. Mike Brown with a shot through the lung. The only thing he could have did to Darren Wilson is look at him aggressively. There's no running. There's no attacking. There's no lunging because your lungs animate your body. Once there's a hole in the lung, all you can do is what Mike Brown did at the end, which is give up. And what happened as he was kneeling down?